Shamps and giggles, history, news, views, and reviews from a black perspective.
So, we're talking about Donald Trump. By the way, welcome, one and all. Shamps and giggles, talking the tips as we do. The room now full. George is in the building. Pinky never. Yeah, the Toots is here. Witchy Rain and she's Alicia, crazy cousin is here. What's this one? Spice them. But talking about Donald Trump, Sophia's in the building. Claire teaser. Look, so Donald Trump and Joe Biden, the Democrats, which is Biden. So at least you're saying that they don't do nothing for black people. Well, who does? Trump, when he was in, he didn't do much for black people, right? Obama, when he was in, he tried, and he was the black man in the White House. You know, if the infrastructure was not designed for you, right? It's naturally very, very difficult. You have to completely break down the infrastructure and rebuild it. The infrastructure is not designed for black people were slaves when the founding quote unquote founders founded America, quote unquote. It was times of slavery, innit? So black people wasn't written into the equation. So to think they're gonna do much for black people got to do for themselves. Look at us here. That's why we got this little channel, History, News, Views, and Reviews from a black perspective. The BBC is not going to talk about us the way we talk about us. It's just not going to happen. We have got to do for ourselves. Stop looking outside. Once we start looking inside, we can change things. If we look outside and expect them to do, not going to happen. Alicia, your hand is up. Up the things.
Mercy. You've got to distinguish. You've got African Americans, black African Americans. You've got black British, black Caribbean, black Africans. We're not all, we come from different cultures and experiences. So we can't just say black people generally. It's the black American experience, So with regards to Biden and also the Democrats, I feel and felt for a while, quite a long time actually, and it's shown that they have used the black vote to get in. Always have done. Always. I mean, even Trump will use it. Trump has used the black vote as well with the sneakers. Have you seen the gold sneakers that he put out and promoted black people? And then your ABC, I think, is it ABC or CNN? When I think is he's one ABC News, and they're like, oh yeah, this is what the black people like. They like black. They like trainers, and of course they're trying to get the black vote. Look, everybody wants the black vote, and they get the black vote because the emotions, the African Americans, they vote with emotions rather than going, what policies are going to better me and my community and my children? It's just, I like him because he's nice, because he walks good. Like, I don't think that even Biden didn't do anything great. He just happened to be a man of color who had a black wife and, black
children.
No,
you mean Obama, not Biden. Yeah, Obama. Okay.
Obama, my apologies, Obama, who, he was put there for a reason. He was put there for a reason. Like, all of them are put there for a reason. And do you know what? Do you know Obama's related to some very famous people?
He's got in his genes, of course. You don't get there by accident.
He's related. Yes, he's relatives. It runs deep.
Nobody. Yeah, Dick Cheney. Yeah, you don't get into the White House by accident.
No.
Oh.
There you are.
I didn't know that.
Guys, look it up. He is related. Look up, find out who he's related to, and you'll be very surprised.
It's in the genes. It's in the genes. It's quite amazing. As Trump is now the nominee,
yes,
he will be running against Biden. Black people will vote for Biden because Kamala Harris is the president. Biden's going to die. And then we'll have the first woman president and the first black woman.
Nobody
in all different ways.
Nobody is voting for Kamala. Believe me, nobody's voting for Kamala Harris.
Yeah, they will.
They're not gonna. She's gone. Like Trump is going in. I bet you bottom dollar he's going to be there.
Trump will go in because he's corrupt. The businesses are corrupt. There's a lot of money being made through the back door, right? In multiple ways. And however you slice and dice it, money talks.
Look, right now, I tell you what the Americans want is to make money because they're going through a big recession. They're losing jobs. Money's really tight at the moment. You've got a businessman called Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump just wants to make money. Yeah, and if he gives people the opportunity to make money, people will vote him in.
Mr. Trump must make money for himself first.
Yeah, but whereas Biden at the moment is also corrupt. He's also a very corrupt person. He's let people in from different countries, from the other countries, and he's given them money to start up businesses, and all that stuff. And the Black Americans are just left to the side. I mean, the things
Biden's just old. I don't know what he's doing. Biden's not doing anything. He just reads the script that they write.
He can't read the script. He can't look. Biden
over, holding down on camera. You know, how old? 80. He's 80 plus, isn't he? 82, 83.
Yeah.
Trump is 5 years younger, 76, 77 or something like that, 78. So Trump can only serve one more term, 4 years. So he'll be in and out before he knows it. And then the real politics will begin, where there'll be a couple of young bloods coming in, and then the dynamics will be like, "Ooh, where are we going? Where are we going to go now?" It's a crazy time to be living in. Trump, the fun of it. I mean, Trump, he like before. He's the news is all about him. The news is all about him. He's in the news all the time. And of course, as Dion writes in the chat, he's they're all corrupt. Look at over here. Look what's going on in government in this country. Forget America. Well, look at this foolishness. Are we there already? Keith, let's do the brand first, because I'm trying to go to the side track.
Well, I was going to just continue with this subject at the moment, just quickly to say that a lot of the Americans out there to vote, they're saying they can't understand how come there is no other nominations or nominees for the Republicans or the Democrats. They cannot understand how come you've still got two old geriatrics. They're calling Biden a geriatric, and they call Trump a criminal, corrupt man. And they can't understand, with all them, they're supposed to be the fast-moving, powerful country in the world, and they cannot put up any other nominees for presidency other than these two. They can't understand what's going on.
Who can explain that one? Who can explain that? Spice is gonna try. Go on then, Spice.
No, I was gonna say the same thing. You're telling me the whole of America, do you know what I mean? They cannot find young people to run that country. Something's not right. Something's not right that people don't want to take that responsibility on.
Valid point, though.
Running America is a big responsibility. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, why would you want someone who's losing his marbles and he can hardly wipe his own arse? Oops, excuse my language.
Yeah, and you put it in the group.
And then you've got someone who's so corrupt, look at hiding papers, they've had to go and, through his office and look for paperwork, and, he's due to attend court. I mean, I don't get it. Don't make no sense to me whatsoever. And there's so many young people there that could, make a change.
But for Trump, the people literally voted him in, because there were other people running. And that
guy dropped out, didn't he? Some guy dropped out.
Yeah, as did woman, whatever her name was.
As well, yeah. The lady dropped out as well.
Yeah, because she was outvoted.
Yeah.
Do you think she was bribed? Do you think there's a lot of bribery going on now and being paid off?
Not that she was bribed, that he got more votes at the ballot. People voted for him. The people in America, I don't think they're that smart. They voted for him. So it says a lot about the people in America. They voted. They voted for the Republican nominee to run for president.
Even all that Capitol Hill nonsense when they stormed that building,
Right.
And they're still voting for this man.
Yeah,
I'm not,
yeah.
I don't get it.
They're still
Right.
voting for him. They still see it as yeah, he's the prime suspect in what he's done, and he's the prime candidate. They don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's all rigged, perhaps, and you know, it begs belief because you see what's going on in Russia, where Putin just kill off the people them, and obviously I think they're doing a vote in Russia now. He's going to win
Yes, yeah,
because you know
another
he's
6
just killed all the
years or
rivals.
something. Yeah.
Wasn't it in the last election when they were saying that they were the votes were miscounted or something, and he wanted them to recount the votes again, that he should have
Trump
won? Trump did, yeah.
Yeah, he wanted them to recount the votes. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was livid. He was livid.
Something's going
It
down.
can't be right. It can't be right.
Something's going down that he's running again because he knows he's going to get in.
Of course, this time,
Yeah, he knows he's going to get in.
whatever the glitch was, they figured it out. They're going to fix it. So yeah, go for it. I mean, it was just a this or it's just a that. This time, no problem. You'll win it. And we will see. We will see. Leisha's hands up. By the way, pour yourselves a drink. It's a wonderful way to relax of an evening. What a week it's been. Been a fabulous week. And I am a happy camper. And I'm sure all of you are. Has everyone had an amazing week? It goes so quickly. Good Lord, it goes so quickly. What else has been going on in Banter, Keith?
Oh yeah. The other one that I brought to the table was Anthony Joshua. My congratulatory him winning his boxing match, Anthony Joshua. But as you know, speculation and some people talk they want to, you know what I mean, he knocked the man down twice in succession, first round and the second round. So you got the doubters and the non-believers, they want to yabba yabba, as we say in our West Indian black terms, yabba yabba, saying that it was a con and it was a fix, you know, to knock a man out in not even the second round had finished, but knocked him out within seconds of the fight.
Yeah, I mean the fight was it wasn't that long. It was second round.
Yes. Second round, he knocked him out.
And I mean, if you paid £10,000 to go and watch it, did you get your money's worth? You know.
I hear you on that, but that's the beauty in the art of boxing. You can never know if someone's prepared themselves and you've got someone that's not really up to AJ standard or any boxer standard. If Tyson went in there, he'd probably do the same. Them boxers are there. They don't want to do 12 rounds. If they can finish someone, knock them clean out in one round, they're happy. Give me my money. I showed you how strong I am. And that's it. And that's the beauty of boxing.
Yeah, well, he looked like he wanted to show off them pretty shorts because why them shorts pretty?
Jim Shark, get it.
Hey!
Oh,
Lord.
Frilly, man, frilly.
Yeah, frilly.
Yeah.
I mean, that there punch though, when you saw the replay of that punch where he knocked him down, I mean, good Lord. I would like to be in front of that man.
No.
When you think about it, Tyson did the same. How many did Tyson knock down in the first round? And people used to think, you know, that's over and done with. And I mean, as you said, he hooked him once. A lot of people are saying that it's a fix because they're saying that the other guy needed the 16 million to fix his village. But hey, whether he needed the 16 million or not, he get the 16 million.
Yeah.
Who cares whether he took the fall or not? He get the money. They both got money.
Yeah.
Who cares? They both got money. He's helping his village. I don't know what Joshua's doing yet, but
Joshua's piling the money up in the bank.
Well, I'm very happy for Joshua because I like Joshua.
Too. Yeah.
Very happy.
Yeah, me too.
And when I looked at the fight, I did look at two videos. And the first one that I saw, you know, these people are so good at doing these these snapshots.
Yabba
yabba. Wherein it did look like, it missed him. But then when you circle a bit more, you see a real video like that one that came out. It was proper
Proper
solid
connection,
he got
proper, yeah.
a
You
proper
getting that the
connection.
side of your head,
Two
you ain't getting up.
connections he got.
I wouldn't even
And with
stand up.
that connection, you have to go down. You can't
Yeah,
stand to that. Nobody can stand to them type of connection.
No.
Oh,
Especially with Joshua. Joshua's heavy, like just like who did we just call?
Oh,
Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
He's heavy like Tyson up here, isn't he? He's bulky.
He's heavy. He's long because that
Yeah.
swing.
Yeah, and Muhammad.
Body behind it.
Yeah, he's got the reach, he's got the height. Yeah, all of
32
those.
million.
All of Muhammad Ali.
32 million. Yeah, I think it was 32 million he got. Oh, look, someone said he's attractive as well. Thank you very much. I am.
No brain damage.
Yeah, it's a
Is he a married
no-brainer. Yeah, I am a married man.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Joshua's
Nice,
attractive.
Joshua.
Both
Yeah.
of them attractive. Both of them are nice
AJ.
looking men.
Yeah, is
AJ.
AJ a married man? I think he is. Or not?
If he's not, he must have a girlfriend, but I don't know. But he's doing the right things, and more the merrier for him. So I just thought I'd put that in my congratulations section. You know.
Yeah. He's of African descent as well, by the way.
Yes, I think you're right. He is. Yeah.
He's what?
African
He's of
descent.
African descent.
There you
Nigeria.
go. I bet
Is
he's
it Nigeria? Nigeria.
Nigerian or Ghanaian.
Yeah,
Nigerian.
Nigeria. Oh.
Oh, look, yeah, he is. He's single, ladies.
Oh.
He is single.
Oh,
He could be my son.
he's got the
Yeah,
Beyonce
so.
music and the single men out there.
So I think there was a woman in his life at some point, and then maybe that came to an end. I remember a few years ago, I think there was. Maybe that came to an end. That's life. Life moves on, isn't it? If I was younger and single.
Exactly.
Lord of mercy, the chat is raving. Color Queen is in the building. What a what else we got there?
Yeah, the other one.
Congrats to
Yeah,
AJ.
congrats to him. And there was another congrats going out to the new British Vogue magazine editor. It's a new lady. It's a lady, and I think her name, we pronounce her name Chioma Nnadi, Nadia, Chiomo. She's the new Vogue.
Chioma Nnadi.
Nadia.
And Nnadi. Chioma Nnadi.
I know. I give all people new names.
Oh,
yeah.
What she look like?
Did she get work?
She's a mixed. She's a mixed. They call her mixed heritage. That's the right word. Thank you. Mixed heritage. Swiss German mother and a Nigerian father.
Right.
Yeah, and she's taken over. Yeah, that's her.
The boss of British Vogue magazine. I take it. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Let's hear what she has to say.
What Edward did was incredible, and I'm only taking the conversation further and broadening and bringing my perspective to British Vogue. I have a great deal of admiration for what he did, and he was someone I definitely looked up to. So I know it's big shoes to fill, but I feel like I'm excited to take on that role and to take on that challenge. For me, it's obviously an incredible honor, and I think thinking about the sort of younger baby Chioma, thinking about what she might have thought, and it's not something in my wildest dreams that I would have imagined for myself, probably because I didn't see anyone similar in my position when I was a kid, and I know how meaningful it is for younger people to see someone like me who looks like me in a position like this, you know, and I think that's probably one of the most rewarding parts about having this job, is knowing that I can inspire someone and I can make someone think, yeah, you know, that could be me one day, and that's really meaningful.
She stopped short of saying black girls.
Yes.
Someone like me who looks like me.
Yeah.
So she maybe she don't identify as black per se, but she's trying to because she's mixed race. Do you know what I mean? So the whole elements there. So someone like me who looks like me, well, here I am. So she used it was word appropriate. Would you not agree?
Yeah, I agree.
But Chioma, that's how she pronounced her name.
Chioma.
Yeah, Chioma. Head of British Vogue. What would that mean though, British Vogue? Because you go in the I've done it. I've gone in Tesco, Asda, Sainsbury's. You look at the magazine now, you barely see a black face on the cover.
Yeah.
You know, you don't see a black newspaper, a black magazine, or anything like that. You see a fishing magazine, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
It's not a black magazine. How does that work? You know, it's crazy. I think that there is an issue there in that there's not enough black people in the colleges and universities where they teach about being editors and having those positions of managerial roles to run companies and so on. Because let's say if you've got 1,000 people in college and universities learning those things, of 1,000, 10%, right, will actually get a successful business that's going to stay successful. I just think that it's got something to do with the education where there's not enough of us in numbers so that we can get the result to have something that's going to have the staying power. Spice, what do you think?
They're too busy pushing us to be sportsmen, that's why.
Yeah, and again, you see, there's a lot of truth in that. But again, we got to take the narrative for ourselves and push ourselves to be in positions that's going to make a change. And what she was saying, inspire. Remember, she's head of Vogue, but she had to be put in that position by someone, didn't she?
And this is it. There's not enough role models. It's not like America where you've got like the Spike Lees and the Tyler Perrys and people like that.
Tyler Perry,
Oprah Winfrey. You've got like big, people that are well recognised and well respected.
Yeah,
we don't have anything like that here.
Right, and they had the
we've got like Rishi Sunak.
Don't mention Rishi Sunak.
I mean, he's delayed the election till November. So, you've got people like that. So, really, we haven't got the role models for us to want to find jobs in production or whatever.
I'm sorry. I think the conversation is really shifting. I'm going to give that Sunak one a miss right now. The conversation's shifted. Color Queen, come and talk to things.
I think within our community, I think there has been a shift because there are a lot more of us people of color, black people in more prominent positions. So I just think it starts with at home as well, because when I was growing up, I was born 67, so I'm 50. I'm born 67, so I'm 57 this year. So when I was growing up, firstborn from kind of like the Windrush era, your parents were more encouraging you just to get maybe like a secretarial job or to get like maybe some decorating work or something like that. There wasn't a great amount of emphasis placed upon climbing the corporate ladder. And because of that, because they had endured so much racism and so forth back in the day, the ceiling was there. But as time went on, that glass ceiling has been broken to a certain degree. However, Black women are more likely to climb the corporate ladder as opposed to men, because remember, Black women don't pose a military threat, whereas Black men do. So this is the reason why we have the situation that we have on the streets with the boys, because if our boys would get together, because they've got good business acumen, if they would get together and put some of those ideas together that they have to do the naughty stuff, they would be millionaires. They would be extremely rich because they're very, very intelligent. They are. Because if they can plan to do stuff that they shouldn't be doing, they can place that emphasis, and they are accountants within their own cognizance. So it's not that they're not bright, it's just that they're putting their efforts in the wrong places. So like for an example, I'm a Black woman and I read and write and I speak Greek. The amount of time that I've turned up to interpret for maybe a deaf woman whose parents are Greek, but they don't understand sign language. So I'm speaking to listening to the Greek parents, interpreting it into sign language and vice versa. They're signing to me and then I'm speaking it back to Greek. But whenever I turn up, it's like, and I say my name, they half expected me to be a white woman because I don't sound right over the phone. And then I turn up and I say, I'm Angel, I'm here. And they're looking around sort of like over their shoulder.
Who do you come with?
But you're Black.
Yeah.
You're black, but you speak Greek. And all
Funny
of
though.
even interested in my qualifications. They want to know, oh, how come you speak Greek? Your Greek is so nice. I never know anybody to speak Greek like you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm an interpreter, for God's sake. I'm here to interpret for your deaf child. You speak Greek. You don't understand sign language. So I'm listening to you speak Greek to me, then I'm signing it back to your child and vice versa. And all of a sudden, I become a little mascot, a token, a trophy. But I'm just a black woman who's very well educated, very
in that field. But you do stand tall in that, because I'm sure if you go to Greece, there's not many black people out there, or is there? I don't know. I've never been.
Cyprus, when I go to Cyprus or to Greece, I can jump in the car, I can travel around, I can go up to the mountains and all the rest.
Are there black people like you talking Greek?
Because and they say to me, I like, oh my God, you speak such nice Greek. Oh my God, your Greek is so beautiful, and blah 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 blah. But to me, I've been speaking Greek 35 years. It's,
it's normal. But are there, when you go to Greece, are there black people like yourself speaking Greek?
There are black people like myself, and they're born there, and they speak fluent Greek. They're black Cypriots. Yeah, they're black.
Well,
Cypriots.
There you are. So
and because where Cyprus is as well.
These people have been born in a cave. They're under a rock. They don't realize that times have moved on.
If you look at Turkish people, they're black. They got black in them. If you look at their hair, they've got black in them at the end.
Even their skin tone.
Yeah. So I think basically.
Same with Italians. The skin tone tells you that black.
All of the ladies on here, I think we're really, really inspirational to our younger black women. Because when I meet young black women and they say, "Oh, what do you do?" and I say, "I'm a colour therapist practitioner." And one girl, when she heard me speaking Greek in the supermarket, she was like, "Oh my God, that is so cool. I've never known a black lady speak Greek before." So yeah, again, that is something, because Greek is a difficult language. And I've shared with you guys that the Greek teacher said to me, "Oh, Greek is a really difficult language." And I said, "If it's so difficult, how comes you speak it?"
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to break and we will be back. After this, well, pour yourself a drink. It's just been a phenomenal week, just amazing. We're going to talk the things. There's lots to talk about. Of course, Vibes Cartel, Diane Abbott, the iPad kids. There is a ton to talk about. We will be back after these words.